412-333-WXDX. Text us at 95487 or email us, tbands@wxdx.com. Actually, right now, we're going to play Are You Smarter Than? So let me open up the phone lines. It's Are You Smarter Than here on the X in the 9 o'clock hour. We do this every Friday. In this case, our cheap rip-off knockoff of Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader welcomes back another Patriot girl. Now, we all remember what happened the last time we had a Patriot girl in. It was Tara, perhaps the most infamous visit from a Patriot girl of all time. And that was my reaction when I saw our new Patriot girl.
Actually, you were a little more animated.
Lyssa, the Patriot girl, is here. Lyssa Cole. You can see hers at lyssacole.com.
You can see hers.
Yes.
You did just say that.
Lyssa Cole. Yeah.
You're linked at our website. We got you on Facebook already. There's a lot of likes coming in as we speak, and you're on our morning show page also. So, big fan favorite already, right out of the gate.
Yeah, we told her how different she looked from her earlier Patriot Girl pictures to her modern Patriot Girl pictures. What I was referring to was the fact that she used to be blonde. Now she's a very dark brunette. But when I said that to Lyssa, she said, yeah, they're 1 year old today. As was said to me earlier, she's different by, her entire hair color and by about, 30 cc's. So, how big did you get those?
600 cc's.
Oh, 600 cc's. Nice.
Yeah.
What were they before?
A B on a good day.
They change day to day?
Yeah.
Now, when I say I'm 5'6.5" on a good day, I know I'm kidding, but you didn't look like you were kidding right there. Like, how do they get bigger or smaller on a given day?
Oh,
Well, I mean,
barometric pressure.
Yeah, a lot of different things.
Do they fluctuate now, or are they pretty standard right now?
They're pretty standard.
Pretty set?
From now on, yeah.
Well, that's good for all of us.
Tyler Tubbs, the Tornado Kid, he has some thoughts on them also.
That's what you're going to say when you see the video later today. All right, 412-333-WXDX. That's how you play Are You Smarter Than. You win pirate tickets to PNC Park if you call in right now for Are You Smarter Than Lyssa Cole, the Patriot girl, who's posted online. You can't wait for the video. Neither can we. It's up next on 105.9 The X. This is the X Morning Show. Tim Benz, Bob McLaughlin with you on 105.9 The X. Going up until 10 o'clock today. As always, on a Friday in the 9 o'clock hour, we play Are You Smarter Than? In this case, it's Are You Smarter Than a Patriot Girl? Our cheap rip-off knockoff of Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader turns once more to the Patriot Girls. They've been very, very generous with their time and effort coming into the station. Generous, also a way to describe the cleavage of our guest today, Lyssa, the Patriot Girl, who's competing against Mark. Mark, where are you calling from?
Weirton.
Calling from Weirton, okay. Now, did you say that's near you, Lyssa?
No, that's not near me.
Oh, okay. Where do you live now?
I live near South Hills.
Near the South Hills, okay. So
don't get too specific. We don't want people showing up there.
That's right, we don't want any creepy stalkers, because you'll get in my way. All right, you'll get question number 1, Mark. I'm going to be nice and give it to you, okay?
Okay.
What is the more common name for a pachyderm? What's the more common name for a pachyderm?
I have no idea.
Take a guess, Mark. I mean, you're a West Virginia guy. You must have been well-educated at some point. What's the more common name for a pachyderm?
I don't even know what a pachyderm is.
I gather that. I'm kind of curious to see what your answer is going to be now. It's a best of 5, Mark, so, take a stab, see if you're right.
First thing that pops into your head, Mark, what is it?
I say pachyderm, you say...
Yeah, I don't know. A pirate.
A pirate. A pachyderm is not a pirate.
Close. Not at all.
Although, by the time Jose Mesa was released from the Pirates, he was about this size. What's a pachyderm, Lyssa, do you know?
Elephant.
An elephant is correct. Very well done.
Ring a bell there, Mark? Pachyderm, elephant?
Okay.
Yeah. Speaking of elephant ears, you said about 600 cc's, right?
Thank you for making Lyssa laugh. Keep making her giggle all throughout this video, okay?
The more she giggles, the better. No, don't cover them. What are you doing? All right, you get question number 2. It's also a follow-up. It's a follow-up question to this, okay? Mm-hmm. In the Asian elephant species, only the males have what?
Tusks.
Tusks is correct.
Damn!
I was kind of hoping she was going to go in a different direction there with that question.
Please?
No, that's what the females have, and they might be jealous. But you're 2-0 here to start, so you're in great shape. All right, so you get this first round question. All right, you get the question this time around in the first round. We were talking about goddesses earlier with Charlie Sheen's goddesses. He wants Mila Kunis to be one of his goddesses.
So do I.
Can you make that happen, you think?
I'm trying really hard.
Do me a favor. If that happens, you go back to blonde so we can have a blonde and a brunette. All right? Will you do that for me?
Yeah, deal.
All right. He wants her to be one of his goddesses. Which of the following was not a Greek goddess? All right? Which it's a multiple choice. Which of the following was not a Greek goddess? Hera, Aphrodite, Hermes, or Artemis? Which one was not a Greek goddess? Take a guess. He can steal if you get it wrong.
Artemis?
Artemis is wrong. Artemis was a Greek goddess. Can you steal, Mark?
Can you give them to me again?
Yeah. Like it'll help.
Pachyderm.
The answer is that I can tell you this much. Artemis was not a pirate. Hera, Aphrodite, and Hermes, or depending on how you want to pronounce it. Those are your three choices.
Aphrodite.
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 That is incorrect. Hermes was a guy. He was a male god. All right, so you're both wrong on that. You've left one on the table. You get this question next, okay, Mark? And you kind of need this to stay alive. If she steals it, she wins, okay?
All right.
Harry Reid is a senator from Nevada. What job does he have in the Senate? He's been very much in the forefront for this whole debate about the budget. He's been on sound bites every day for the past 2 weeks. What's his job in the Senate?
He's the majority leader.
That is correct. How you got that one right and you got the other two wrong, I have no idea. But that is correct. So Harry Reid is the Senate Majority Leader. Now, here's the deal, all right? Lyssa, if you get this question right, you win. If you get it wrong and he steals, then we have a tie and we have to go to a tiebreaker question, okay? All right. Question for you. What is the biggest city in Australia? Kim Johnson was in with Hines Ward yesterday. She's Hines' dancing partner on Dancing with the Stars. What's the biggest city in Australia? If you don't know, the least you can do is shrug your shoulders harder than that so we can get some rebound. Take a guess. You don't know?
No cities in Australia? You can't think of one?
Think of one city in Australia and you very well may be right.
I don't know. I don't know any.
Take a guess. Name a city. Name a city not in this country. Give me one city that's not in America.
I feel like I'm having a brain fart right now.
Better than the real kind, because this is a small studio.
Yeah,
Trust me, I'm not looking at your brain. You can't name a city outside of the United States of America.
Not in Australia.
Okay, but just
what if we said Olympics?
Yeah.
Yeah, not so much.
Can you steal?
You'd still just sit there looking great.
Oh, you're making me feel so dumb.
Mark, do you want to steal?
Yeah.
Okay, name a city in Australia.
Sydney.
Sydney is correct.
I knew that. See?
All right, now we come to a tiebreaker question. Mark, here's the deal. You can either do it yourself, and if you get it right, you win, or you can make her answer, and if she answers wrong, then you win, okay?
I'm going to let her answer it.
You're going to let her answer it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we had opening day yesterday in Pittsburgh. All right? Opening day in Pittsburgh, the blimp was overhead. What kind of blimp was it?
A Goodyear blimp?
It was the Goodyear blimp. Congratulations, you are smarter than Mark because Mark wasn't smart enough to take that question himself because that was the easiest one on the board. Mark, congratulations.
If there's one thing she knows about, Mark, it's blimps. I'm telling you. Wait till you see the video.
She's got two of them right now. She's actually floating in the studio. It's amazing the microphone picked up any of that.
And, of course, they were a very good year because it's their birthday today, right?
It is their birthday.
Yeah, 1 year.
It's
So
their
it was a
1 year.
great year.
Yeah, so it's a happy birthday for all of us in the studio. Mark, I'm sorry you don't get the Pirate tickets, but you do get the Patriot Girl calendar, and we'll give you a funny Patriot Girl hat, too. How about that?
Okay, great. That's
Excellent.
great.
All right, thanks for playing, Mark. It's a 162-game season. There's always next week. 412-333-WXDX. The next caller in gets the tickets to go see the Buccos, and you can take Lyssa. in their birthday for their birthday.
Right.
Take
You can
Lyssa.
thank us later.
The pierogies are going to stop the race in the outfield. It's 105.9 The X.